To install Visual Studio 2022, at first open any browser and then search Visual Studio. So I am going to search Visual Studio, and then after searching I will see the first link is the download link of Visual Studio. I just need to access there, and once I access, then we need to scroll a little bit where we'll see there are different options of Visual Studio to download. If we move our cursor to download Visual Studio, or if we click there download Visual Studio, then it will pop up three options. One is community edition, and there is professional edition, and there is enterprise edition. The community 2022 is the only free option. For the other two options we need to pay. So I'm going to install the community 2022 edition, which is completely free. I clicked over there, and then it will start downloading immediately. So I'm going to download over there. I'm going to click save, and very shortly it will be saved on my computer. Now we need to go to the download location and start the installation. So I'm going to the download location of the exe file, and here I see the downloaded file. I just need to double click on top of it to start the installation. So I just double click and it will start downloading. I have to choose yes, this option to start the installation, and then it will start the installation window. I don't need the other windows, so I'm going to minimize those, and then I hit the continue button. So once I hit the continue button, it will try to verify or download and install the software on my computer. Just wait a little bit, and then it will prompt some other options to install the software completely. From this window we need to choose the software which you need to install. So here I am choosing this ASP.NET Web Development and .NET Desktop Development, these two options. You can also choose other options, but for the time being these two options is fine to install. Now we need to hit the install button, and it will start downloading the software, and parallelly it will install all the required components or packages or libraries with the downloads. To download and install Visual Studio completely, it will take some time. Generally it takes like 5 minutes to 12 minutes based on the internet speed of your computer. For my case, I'm seeing like it will be finished within 7 minutes, but for your case it might take longer. The other important option, you can see that there is a checkbox and it is marked with checked, and here it is a text start after installation. So if this checkbox is checked, that means after the installation of Visual Studio 2022 it will be opened automatically. You can uncheck this, then it will not open. It will just finish the installation, and it will give you the summary report that it is installed successfully. But for my case, I left the option checked, so that after the installation is finished, Visual Studio will be opened automatically. Now I am going to fast forward the installation part, and then we can check what will happen after the installation is completed. As the checkbox is checked, that means start after installation, it will be open. I mean the Visual Studio will be opened automatically. So I am saying Visual Studio is going to open automatically as it installed successfully. And here there is a window. So let me close the Visual Studio installer window because we don't need it anymore. So I am going to close this thing as the installation successfully completed. So now here there are three options. I'm going to choose the last option, skip for now, and here we can choose the development settings. For the time being I'm keeping general, and I'm choosing a theme. I'm choosing the second theme, the blue one. So I'm going to hit this, and then I'm going to click start Visual Studio, and if the Visual Studio 2022 is installed successfully, it will open the Visual Studio 2022 shortly. Just wait few seconds, and here we are seeing like that. Here we will find couple of options. I will choose the last option, continue without code, and once we click there, Visual Studio 2022, it will be opened shortly. So I am seeing Visual Studio 22 is opened. So in this way we can easily install Visual Studio 2022 on our Windows computer.